So it's Miss Cool coming back on here. I had a little bit of trauma today. What's the trauma? A baby needle. Can you believe that? A doggone baby needle did it. Well, I'm having some issues with my thyroid. I just thought I'd come on here and talk about that right now. And it's been interesting. When I was little, I never liked drinking milk. That's number one. So when they would force me to drink milk, I would hold the cup like this in glass and hold my nose and drink it. Of course, now we have wonderful almond milk. But, just because I'm having a calcium issue doesn't have anything to do with milk, I found out. So always be willing to be open and learn that the calcium deficiency that is in my thyroid, this nodule they call it, is kind of throwing things off. Come to find out, there's a lot of women that do have thyroid issues, as a matter of fact. But yeah, just coming back on here, I was a little upset earlier what I am going through, and come to find out, like I said, there's plenty of women and different people in that do have issues with their thyroid. So, I didn't even know, men have thyroids, You just go through life. I thought men just had an Adam's apple, which I'm fairly attractive to. I mean, I've had some, pretty much cutie pies in my life with a nice one. You always kind of want to lay next to them and kind of like go, wow, that's pretty cool. Or, it just depends on what you like. And if men can come on and talk about, liking women's tatushkas or whatever they want to call them, I definitely can come on here and talk about, an Adam's apple, or say, for example, what I'm attracted to physically. And then, of course, we want to say what we're attracted to emotionally, too, or the non-physical, because then that way people will say, wow, you've got some depth. Like, we can go real deep here. Well, can we? Can I bring up what I like first? Is that acceptable? Isn't it my turn on earth? So I come on and make these videos. But mainly I want to come on and make the video about how wonderful it is that we do get to express ourselves, in many different ways. I guess that's why I do like Hollywood in a lot of ways, because of the people that can act and pour on the tears without a raw onion, but just kind of feel things and show things. I think they get a lot of credit, and I think credit's okay for that. But as far as the real credit goes, I would think there would be the people that would, have changed the world, as far as, people that, invent things. I think the inventors in the world and people like that, it's just highly, attractive for me to find out, and then to watch movies of like reality people and their life stories and things. And you probably should write some things down if you want, people to know about you, when you leave planet Earth. It's not a bad idea. So that's what I'm working on, and it takes a lot out of you. Like, I've taken a break from it, but I know I need to get back with it. So you can do videos like I'm doing, do a shout out and this and that. But I wanted to come on here and talk about, the different experiences that you can have. Hopefully you're around people that see the love or cherish the good, because, we all have a flip. We all have like a weakness. We all have like a moment that we want to take back, but you can't. So you just keep moving forward. But those people that love you through it all, like my children love me, and just, they're wonderful, wonderful adults, and you want to cherish that. You want to be able to, let them know that that's how it is, and how much they love you. But at the same time, be strict as well. Strict in, like, teaching them to be real, teaching them to know that, it's okay to make mistakes, that it's not shame, and that it's okay to just keep moving in the right direction. Now, you can't move in the right direction if you're drunk, can you? So I find being around anybody that's, drinking a drink, that's all right, but, it's when it becomes excessive, right? So, but you can be excessive at a lot of things. So Miss Cool lost 3 more pounds, and I looked at it like 4 cubes of butter, 4 cubes of butter, 4 cubes of butter. Isn't that what it is? Isn't that 12 cubes of butter? So that fat, when it comes off, it's like, oh yeah. So it feels pretty good. Pretty happy about losing weight. And that all comes from no sugar. And when you don't eat sugar any longer, it definitely will change your life. So with that, I wanted to come back on and talk about some different things. And just place your thoughts. Leave a moment. Hopefully good things. But, it's a good day today. It's wonderful to just be that child that's in an adult. You don't always have to be so stern, and you can't bend, and you feel like you have to just be always right, or you can't fall or make a mistake, or you've been around them type of people. I have. They just expect way too much. It's like a cow can only give so much milk. Come on now. If it's not the right season anyhow, it's not going to taste good. Just like when I was married, I'll never forget my husband telling me that. See how you have these different thoughts and that? I remember one morning he yelled at me and said, "You making my sandwiches?" And I couldn't even see him. He was getting his boots and stuff on. I was like, "Yeah, I'm making your sandwiches." And he goes, "You making them with love?" And I says, "Well, yeah, I'm making them with love." And he's like, "Well, that's good because I can taste it if you're not." So, you go through life and you remember things that you do, how you present things, food, how you talk to one another. But isn't it generally the kind people that know who you are? They just have that key, you know what I mean? It's like they can unlock it, They can unlock something in you. They just really know you, and they're just like present. They're just like, I know what's going on with her. I can feel it. I know what's happening. I like that. And people, I don't expect you to do it that's listening to me. Of course, you don't know me, but you're just kind of this and that and other. Try that with others. Just have that key that you just, that just goes in that lock and just twists it. And it's real. It's a real key that it's not going to break off. Trust me, in my life, I really have seen a key break in a lock. It's creepy. You're just like, they turn it too hard, or they just wrench on it, and then they're just like, to hold the key, and like, damn, I broke that off in the lock. Well, you can break it off in people as well. Did you not know that? Back in the day when this state was really, really, really cold, I'm talking really cold. When I first moved to Utah, I hadn't been in any snow from Florida and California. We literally had to, this was before fob, so you could just open up a car. Yeah, I'm dating myself. We literally had to take our key and just like put a flame to it, heat it up, and get it in the lock, because the locks would freeze on your cars or trucks, and then that heat on the key would just undo it. But life is good. I'm really sad today as well about, the people fighting in the Gaza Strip, and the people starving in the tunnels, and I hear they told them to dig their own graves. And you can't just focus on those two people. I want everybody to know that I'm focused on all. If you come in and you don't think there's innocent people on both sides, you might have some issues with me. Just like there's 66 books in the Bible. If you can't find Jesus, you might have a problem. But, it's all these people that eat all this extra stuff. It's like, come on, don't you have enough yet? I mean, give me a break. God gave you hands to eat a meal. You don't always need silverware. I mean, you're going to find a way. If you can't read a book, hold it closer. I say find a way. And you're probably going to find a way anyway, because God designed us that we can do those things. Our bodies recreate cells. We regenerate if we kind of have different things going on that's helping us get through. It's just the stagnant people or the stagnant times in your life that you really feel like you really couldn't conquer things. Trust me, when you conquer things, it's great, it's exciting, it's wonderful. But you know what? On the outside of a conquered, well fitted, crafted, uh, cut person that just looks amazing to you, isn't that a shell? Could the inside match? I find that sometimes the inside doesn't match. I find sometimes that the inside of others, that other people in the world would notice or see, doesn't match at all with the quality of a person, and you can spot it out. It's not fun to look at it, is it? It's not fun to witness it either when you're maybe see that first. It's real interesting, the quality of life and the people and what's, bestowed and on them to share. So, it's the greatest thing to learn. If you've learned it late like me, it's always good to have it now. Or just keep searching, as I would say to do, about, just gaining something within yourself. I come on here and I talk a lot about things. I mean, I could focus. I could, what's that word when they drill in, or I forgot that saying. It's about, it's a piece of wood and they go down in it. Anyway, whatever it is, it's the subject matter of it, and you dwell deep into it. It could be a different subject, A lot of people take for granted, like some people could, know a lot about something you don't know about, so you just kind of push it aside. But you never know, you might need that. So, I don't know, these days, just YouTube, but I guess everything's online, right? But probably be a good idea to, talk to somebody firsthand about some things. But back to my thyroid. I had some tiredness about myself, and I've just been through life without really going to the doctors quite a bit and checking things. So I figured, it's time to kind of like take care of me. I wasn't losing weight fast, and just needed to kind of have a little pep talk and realize that, sugar's not that great for you, though it's wonderful. And just to get off the sugar, to check your blood. It's really interesting to have your blood checked and find out what's going on with you. I'm just thankful to the Lord today. I don't have diabetes. My sister and my mother do. My family have some autoimmune disorders, and like I said, I'm not perfect. I've got some other issues going. But for right now, the only issue I have right now is my thyroid, and they described it, as a butterfly, and you can have nodules on it, and some can stay, some can't. I met a lady today because I'll ask someone, I'll say, have you heard about your thyroid? And, oh yeah, look at mine. And she had almost like, it was like a big ball, and I thought, oh my, is she going to have that taken out? I mean, I don't have that, and my neck looks pretty okay, Check it out. What I have is a nodule on my thyroid that could cause some calcium issues in my bones. So that's why I did that. And I'm coming on here trying to talk to somebody that's got some thyroid issues. Take care of that. Go get your blood drawn and let them figure out everything going on with you, okay? So it's Miss Cool saying, take care of yourself the best you can. Choose, things that aren't, high in sugar. Because the sugar is what kind of can damage most of us and all. But isn't honey good? Oh, Lord, I love honey. That's God's sugar. Have a wonderful day. I'm kind of tired. Glad I'm getting my thyroid and things straightened out. I have to have a biopsy. They're going to put some spray on it and freeze my neck. And then he's going to put a real thin needle down in that nodule. I don't even like that sound of that word, nodule, okay? I know that there's some people that name their children, what is it? How do you say it? Nodule or neck? I don't know the word. I'm just trying to be funny. But anyhow, they're going to freeze my neck and put a long, thin needle in there. And then they're going to do 2 of them. And then we're going to figure out what's going on. So until I'm back with you, I was talking about the thyroid today. And, things that are inside one's soul and body. And just kind of like radiate the love and feelings. And That's about it. I'm not done with my book yet. My friend wrote. It's just a beautiful book. It's really cool if you can get into a book and read it, and the characters and different things. Well, one day maybe you'll read mine. It's Miss Cool. The title of my book is "What's Left Is Never Gone."